This podcast is produced by the Harwood Productions Podcast Network. To learn more about the network and to find more of our shows, visit us online at www.harwoodpodcast.com.
Hi, I'm Cindy Harris, and today I'm going to share with you a great recipe for roasted beets. I was at the farmer's market today and they had the most amazing orange beets, and I thought, oh, that would taste so great for dinner tonight. So let me show you an easy way to roast them and then a great little vinaigrette that you can put on top. Now I got 2 bunches of beets today. They're about the same size in diameter. It is kind of nice if you can get them all about the same size. That way they'll roast pretty evenly. And I've washed them, gotten the dirt off and everything. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and just cut the tops off, leaving just about 1 inch of the green. Then I'm going to take my knife and just cut off that root there at the bottom on each one. Now we're going to get these beets in the oven. So to do that, I've got a shallow baking dish and some aluminum foil. And what I'm going to do is take one piece of foil, put it down in the pan, and then a second piece make sort of a cross like this. Then I'm going to take the beets and put them right on the foil here, and I want to wrap these up. So that's why I needed those 2 pieces. I want to make like a foil package. Now that my little beet package is ready to go in the oven, I've preheated the oven to 375 degrees, and I'm going to take this whole thing and put it in, and I'm going to let it bake for about 1 hour. Now it's been 1 hour. And I want to test and see how done these beets actually are. So I'm very carefully going to open up my foil pack. Be careful, there's a lot of steam. And I'm going to take a small paring knife and I'm just going to slip it into one of the beets and see how easily that goes in. That tells me that these beets are nicely cooked through. At this point, there's a couple of things I could do. Now, I'm not going to be serving these beets until later tonight for dinner, so I can just let these cool just like this. If I was in a bit of a hurry, I could take these and run them under cold water to cool them down, but I'm not going to try getting the skins off until the beets are really nice and easy to handle. Okay, so now we're going to take the skins off our beets. They're so pretty. Now, usually what happens is you can kind of just press the skin away with your thumb. If it gets a little stuck, you can just use a paring knife and kind of peel that away. Now that our beets are all peeled, I'm just going to go through and cut these into some slices, maybe about 1/4 of an inch thick, just like this. Now, I'm going to put these on a plate. You could also put them in a bowl, whatever you like. But we're going to go ahead and get these all sliced up, and then we'll make our vinaigrette. Now here's a great little vinaigrette you can whip up. I'm going to start by getting 3 tablespoons of olive oil in a little bowl, a tablespoon of fresh lemon juice, 1/4 teaspoon of lemon zest, 1/2 teaspoon of mayonnaise, and I'm using a light mayonnaise, 1/2 teaspoon of Dijon mustard, a pinch of sugar, a little bit of salt, and some black pepper. I'm going to use my little whisk, and I'm going to whisk this up really good to emulsify this vinaigrette. That means it's just going to bring it all together in a nice thick dressing. And then I'm just going to drizzle this all over the top of the beets. Now these beets can either be served chilled if you wanted to put them in the refrigerator, or you can just leave them at room temperature. Well, the next time you're at the farmer's market, look at some of the pretty colors of beets they have. You can imagine how beautiful this would be if you had the orange and some red and even some pink beets. Well, if you'd like to try this recipe at home, just go to our website and go to the Farmer's Market Gourmet, and I'll have the recipe there for you. And as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to send me an email. I'll see you next time.